What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Great fucking night of boxing, man. Like, this is 100% why I love this sport. We deal with, as fans, some of the most despicable bullshit, but it's fights like this that always bring me back. When I feel like, man, fuck it, I need to go do other things. This is why I continually watch boxing. Because for all the stuff we deal with, there's no duplicating the feeling that I have right now. Terence Crawford, Yuriorkis Gamboa. First, want to start off by saying props to both of those guys. Those guys came out like true warriors. Both showed a ton of heart. Both dealt with adversity. And Terence Crawford won, and he won via knockout. Now, this fight almost played out exactly how I expected it to. I did in my prediction video, I said it would go the distance, and really that was out of respect because I know Gamboa was undefeated in his pedigree. But I also said in that video that he could win, Terence Crawford could also win by stoppage, and that's exactly what happened. I also told you in that video this would be a fight that is fought in halves. I told you Gamboa is extremely dangerous in the first five, and it was like clockwork. In the fifth round, that's where the tides changed. Crawford got a knockdown, made it a 10-8 round, and from that point on, Gamboa became more and more lethargic. He became more and more frustrated, and the bigger man started establishing that jab. I told you, I said the difference maker in this fight would be that height, the jab, and just overall, Gamboa, he gets too reckless. So I told you, if Crawford had a chin enough to get past the first five, he was going to take over in the second. And that's exactly what he did. And he did it in spectacular fashion. As far as Gamboa, I can't clown Gamboa. He showed tremendous heart. He got knocked down 4 times, I believe. The Steve Weisman's scorecard, he had a shutout leading into the fifth for Gamboa. I think that second round was very close. I have to rewatch it again. I just watched it once. I have to rewatch it again. But in my mind, first viewing, I gave that to Terence Crawford. But I thought Gamboa looked great. I thought he looked sharp. He showed no signs of ring rust. He was putting punches together. It looked like his speed was troubling Terence Crawford. But I also told you this. I posted this on my Instagram. I told you that Terence Crawford has a hell of a pedigree. He beat Danny Garcia in the amateurs, tons of amateur experience, and he went up to 140 on a moment's notice, 2 weeks' notice, against his manager's discretion, Cameron Duncan. Fought Bradis Prescott, a big puncher at 140, and made him look like shit. He made Bradis Prescott look like pure shit. This is also the guy that knocked out Amir Khan, even though that was some odd years ago. It's still a dangerous fight because Crawford had been campaigning at a lower division, and with 2 weeks' notice, he moved up. So just doing that in itself shows me that this motherfucker has heart. Then going to Ricky Burns' backyard to dethrone him. He fucked the time zones, the overseas, the flight. He did that, and he went over there. So, I mean, this guy has tons of heart, and I told you that on my Instagram. He has heart. They both showed heart. Gamboa looked very sharp in the first round. I don't think it's over for him because to beat Gamboa, you do have to be special. You have to have a level of elite. You know what I mean? You have to have a chin for one. You have to be able to weather mentally and physically that early Gamboa storm. You know what I mean? And you have to be able to do what Terence Crawford did. And just a sensational fight. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm just so excited, so happy for Terence Crawford. Check my video. I don't think there were many on YouTube at the time, but I told you before the Bradis Prescott fight, Terence Crawford was a fighter to watch for. Timothy Bradley said that, and that's someone else who I value their opinion. And Terence Crawford looks like he's the goods. He's a real deal. Now these fights can open up bigger paychecks for Terence Crawford, Mikey Garcia. I mean, the sky's the limit. Adrian Broner, if we can get rid of this Cold War bullshit. I'm going to make a separate video about that, but I'm just thrilled with the night I had in boxing. Fuck the undercards. This fight was tremendous. I'm literally going to rewatch it right now. Terence Crawford was also hurt in this fight, and he showed that he had a chin. He had that durability to bounce back. And I really like how Gamboa fought, like, minus him getting stopped and stuff. Gamboa, he's skilled, and you can tell that he's a veteran and brought a lot of experience because he knew what to do. He knew when to kind of tie up and buy himself time and run crashing into him. He knew what to do. And he actually lasted longer after those first when I could tell he was hurt and he didn't have his legs. He lasted a lot longer, and he actually had made an impact in the very following round after he was first hurt. So just a hell of a performance, man. Like this is literally why I love boxing and I watch boxing. Gamboa, I don't think he's finished. Like I said, I think there's other good fights that could be made for him. But I also told you this on my Instagram. Gamboa looked better in the lighter weight divisions, and he almost gets lethargic. And I told you the jab would be the difference maker, and that's really what started opening him up. I like the body work that Terence Crawford did, and just a sensational fight from the crowd. There was 10,000 people. It was good to see Terence Crawford fill that arena in his hometown. Just looking towards bigger and better things. Electric crowd, electric night, great fight, heart. I mean, I really can't ask for anything else. Let me know what you guys think of the fight. What'd you think? Were you wrong? I know a lot of you guys were telling me I was stupid because you said Gamboa was going to knock him out. And I told you one of the biggest reasons that I felt Gamboa would not win this fight. He's so damn reckless, you know what I'm saying? And I knew if he was in a position where he got frustrated, he was just going to get super reckless and get picked off. And ultimately, I called it. And make sure you like the video. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.